Okay, hello, it's Player here, and somebody on my YouTube channel requested a commentary video, so here I'm going to try do a one with the commentary, and let's see how it goes. I haven't speak English for so long time, don't need it daily. Yeah, as you can see, I have a new kind of opening that I have been using lately, and I'm going to do a double power extractor opening, and I haven't done this before. I kinda started doing yesterday, and the reason I'm doing it is because I want to have, of course, a really fast tech level 2, tier 2 level, and by doing this 2 power extractor opening, I can do ghost to scout and collect the Nord power resources. That's a little bit annoying, but I feel like it's a sacrifice that is worth to make to get good macro opening and good power income instead of just doing the ghost and trying to collect the Nord resources. Also, one thing that is important to notice, when other player makes chopper and I make ghost, the chopper wins the one-on-one fight, and sometimes against the really good players you just end up doing ghost, going to the north, taking the resource, and then you see, oh damn, it's a chopper from other player, and just have to flee, and you just didn't get the resource you want, and you, well, you don't waste the ghost, but it's not the opening you want to just drive on the north, try to take the big power uh, resource supply from there, and then you see, oh damn, a chopper, I have to flee. That's one thing that why I'm doing this opening right now. Don't want to go one against one with Ghost vs Chopper. It's not the fight you want. But yeah, the second thing with this build is a fast expansion after the tier 2 is running, because now when I have tier 2 coming in a moment, I can expand, and even if my opponent would rush me with grunts or choppers, I can just counter them with either hunters or elite rangers, and I feel like it's really safe. And map like this where the distances are pretty long, uh, this usually ends up with the opponent doing choppers instead of hunters, because the hunters take so long to walk across the map, and I mean grunts, not the hunters, and that's why the grunt push or rush or what you want to call it isn't not really good idea in this kind of map. And there is also one thing that is rarely done but could be done, and it's a jump back route attack, and that is probably the scariest thing that my opponent could do against this opening. But luckily we don't see them so often in big maps, only in the small maps people used to rush sometimes really fast jump back routes. And yeah, I am feeling like there are some choppers incoming, because I can see one there and one on my main base, and it feels like he's building some more. So now I'm doing the hunters, and I have foundry up, and I can pretty much easily hold anything that comes to my base at this point. At least I feel like I can. I hopefully I'm right. Yeah, let's see how this goes from here.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete. We need help against these local units.
So at this point I assume he has 1 o'clock mini base, and of course as we can see the one on the 12 o'clock. but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have his natural expansion. At least he should not have it.
Damn these enemy vehicles! Local units.
Yeah, they are the choppers. That's a pretty basic stuff, and at this point I'm pretty happy to see the choppers because I have already 3 hunters and choppers can do anything at this point. It's also a pretty high investment from the opponent to build like 6 or 8 choppers. They cost a lot of minerals, and you want to do something with them instead of running into hunters and see that, oh damn, I can't do anything with my chopper investment. But that happens sometimes, and that's the way the game goes. But yeah, he can't do anything with choppers right now, and that's so good start for me.
Group 1. Local unit.
One thing that I'm guilty of, and many other people are, that we don't scout enough. Like in this situation, I'm not sure what tech he's using. Does he have the 1 o'clock mini base? I should make one ghost and run a circle around the top of the map and the right side of the map to check out what my opponent actually has. I have to do a better job with that the next time.
I will. I've spotted enemy units.
Don't know what that drop was about. No idea. Some nice plan, which I didn't get it.
Local units.
I feel like I waited too long at this point. My window for this push is closing down. I should have just go faster. Don't know why did I wait so long.
All units.
Because every second counts, and my opponent did see my army. He knew I'm running with hunters and stuff like that, and you should assume at this point that we will run in danger or like we can see here, banshees. And this is why you should scout properly. I should have known he went to Apex. I should have made Reaver before pushing out. But yeah, as we can see, the choppers did not do anything at this fight. But the banshees are the main problem here.
It's against these air units. Let me light up the sky.
And he's pushing me back to my main base.
Local units.
Area.
All units.
But of course, 2, 3 or at least 5 Reavers can push back those banshees easily. It's just that you don't really want to invest your power on the Reavers, because the Reavers do nothing against ground or buildings. They are useless. They are only good against air, and this is why you don't want to overcommitment on the Reaver production.
Turret improved.
So I still have a reasonable army, and I just need to build some Reavers and then try to attack again.
All units. Turret constructed.
It should work this time.
All units. All units. All units.
So let's see.
On the move. Turret constructed.
Focus reporting. Where's my target?
Extractor upgrade complete. War Council constructed.
Okay.
All units.
War Council is done. It's really important to have those limit upgrades and stuff like that.
All units.
again. He's dropping
All units.
suicide grants.
Turret
He's
in
hoping to get a good connection on the middle of my army. Not quite.
all units.
Well, he did some damage, but that's not a problem.
All
Yeah,
units.
he still doesn't have the
Reinforcements level
big
1
expansion.
researched.
Need something?
At least
All units. All units.
showing more mini bases, but I have
Moving out.
natural expansion and he doesn't have, and that's always a good thing.
Loki!
All units. All units.
And he's still doing a lot of banshees, focusing on the air. I should maybe make more reavers,
Local units.
and pretty even fight going on here.
All units.
Actually the air is doing really well for my opponent. Even if I did have some reavers, he's still pushing with the banshees pretty nicely.
Local units.
As you can see here, I just don't have enough damage on the air.
Local units.
Now my anti-air is
Local units.
killed, and it's really hard to fight with this army anymore. So I have to extract away
Show me the flying.
and regroup on my side of the map and make more reavers. Yeah, and as I mentioned, the problem with the reavers is that even if you can fight off your enemy army, you can finish the game with the reavers. You need to have some supply left for something that can actually do damage
Ready for smashing.
on the buildings, and that's basically locust or freights or stuff like that. And you don't want to make too many reavers to counter the air. Interestingly, he had one blister pack.
Base is under attack.
Those are something you don't see that
Local
often.
units. Rally
Strong
point
unit
set.
anyways, but
Local
I don't know,
units.
it might be too expensive or cost too many supply or something like that. We don't see blister packs very often,
Local units.
but I feel like 2 or 3 are usually really
Local
nice,
units.
and
Local
I
units.
many times use those
Power node to the
blister
enemy.
packs at 2 or 3 maximum,
Local
especially when
units.
you are at situation where you can teleport behind your opponent base, and if you just land those blister packs on the ground and wait for the enemy army to come, you are basically in a perfect siege mode, and
Constructed.
you will deal so much more damage to the opponent before he can actually engage your army, and
Harvester
it's
constructed.
really tough spot to attack when your opponent has full limit on back of your base, 2 or 3 blister packs on the ground.
Local units.
It's just a place where you don't want to attack, and that's many times the game ender. It's just so strong move. And yeah, still a lot of air units flying around.
Upgrade.
Nice to see some Banshee armies. We usually just fight with the locust and stuff like that, so nice to see that somebody's making something different.
My target.
Really enjoy that.
Upgrade complete.
Okay,
Local units.
close to 100
Group 1 assigned.
limit.
All units. Reaver ready for carnage. All units.
And at this point we can see the map is basically split from the
All units.
middle. Only difference is that
I go.
I did take the north expansion and my opponent did take the left one.
We have enemies in our sights. Leader power ready.
And when the game moves on, it gets a little bit harder to attack the enemy base because we have to shield and stuff like that.
All units.
That's so strong advantage for the defender to stand in the shield and let the opponent strike on the shield. Okay. Still the same armor composition, hunters and banshees. And notice that the hunters did have the tier 3 upgrade. Not sure what the name of the upgrade is, but he did have it.
Of course. All units. I shall see to all units. All units.
Okay. So I did manage to push him back pretty easily. That's good.
Take it. Quiet, fools. Pull your weight and get those resources.
And at some point I should take down the north mini bases, but it's a little bit risky move. But luckily Shipmaster has the extraction that can allow me to teleport back to my base. And talking about late game Shipmaster and teleporting skills, Shipmaster might be a little bit OP in the late game, and he's really strong when you can actually start running with the portal, teleport, displacement, extraction, stuff like that. You can just basically jump around the map and throw your opponent units wherever you want and stuff like that, and it's really hard to stop. And that's why I feel like people need to be aggressive against the Shipmaster, or at least have some kind of late game plan. And maybe this is one of the plans. He's trying to attack my base when my army is way out of the main base area. But still a lot of banshees in the air. Seems like he's using 2 apex and 1 barrack to build hunters and 2 apex to build banshees.
Turret improved.
Not much of variation on this strategy he's using. Well, now there's some locust, and I assume that is why he's building locust. He wants to break my base, and that makes sense. Nice save on there on that trade, because only the banshees, even if you have 20 or so, they really don't take down bases as fast as you would like them to do, and you pretty much have to mix them with locust or freights or stuff like that. Just only banshee army, they do destroy buildings, yes, but not as fast as you would like them to do. Of course, full limit will take down bases pretty fast, but that's also so risky move to make only banshees and wait for the opponent to build 10 reavers and just win the game. That's not the way you want to play, except rarely. But I don't think at this point he even has resources to build a full limit of banshees. They cost actually pretty much minerals. And here's, I think, the main bush is trying to counterattack me when I did take down his mini base and network expansion. As you can see, he's focusing down my main building, so I have to use displacement to save my network expansion. And this fight is not going well for my opponent. It's totally massacre. I have full limit, and seems like the whole army was taken down. But as you can see, the main building went so low. It was so close to destroying.
Local units.
Now the shield generator is back online. It's really hard to take down anymore. So unlucky for my opponent, he didn't catch that building. And basically now he has forfeited the game.
All units.
And can't blame him. He's down to his main base. I have 2 full bases, I have 2 mini bases, I have full limit. It's not like you going to be able to build any more stuff and come back to the game. It's just impossible situation to come back from this point. Not sure if he has the full limit upgrade either. Feel like that was 100 limit. I'm not sure, but I feel like it was just 100 limit.
Researched.
So yeah, the game is over, and thank you for watching. I was trying to do some kind of commentary. I'm not used to do this kind of stuff, but yeah, thank you. Bye.